Hello and good evening to my students. So before we start our class, I would like to ask, have you taken your lunch?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Would you like to share what do you have for lunch for today?
Me.
I have nasi kandar.
I eat nasi
Nasi
ayam. I
ayam.
eat McDonald's, teacher. Very not healthy,
Oh my
teacher.
God, McDonald's. So exclusive. Hi, Dad. What do you have for your lunch?
Ayam gepuk.
Ayam gepuk, the spicy one, is it? Okay. So for today's class, I would like to discuss the most famous and well-known topic among the society, especially the teenagers, which is mental and emotional mental and emotional management, which is depression. So students, do you have any idea what is depression? Anyone?
Can I try, teacher?
Yes. Okay. Fatira Najah first.
I think depression is something that related to feelings.
Feelings, is it? Okay. Another student?
Me, teacher?
Okay. Putri Ayu, what do you have any idea about depression?
I think depression is when someone is in stress.
Stress, correct. So, all of your answer is correct. So, what is the actual meaning of depression is depression is also known as major depressive disorder. It was a serious medical illness that will negatively affect on how you feel, the way you think, and the way you act. So the next one, as you know, we cannot assess or diagnose ourselves. We're having a depression because that only can do by a professional, which is a psychiatrist or psychologist. But what can you see from yourself is from the state of the feelings. So from the feelings, if you're having a depression, you may feel sadness, emptiness, or hopelessness. Or either you feel angry out of nowhere, or even small things may irritating you, even though it's just a small matter. Next is an unhealthy lifestyle. So when you're having a depression, you may feeling reduced appetite or you have a weight loss. So it means that either you starve yourself or either you increase in craving for food and weight gain, which is you crave for food. So the next one is, can I have Fifi, would you like to read the third signs of depression?
Sure, teacher. So
Okay.
the third is lost interest. Loss of interest or pleasure in most or all normal activities, which is studying or doing sports.
Okay, that's correct. So when you have, thank you, Fifi. So when you have signs of signs of depression, you don't feel interest in anything that you do. It means like when you do your hobbies, like you doing sports, you don't feel the excitement anymore. You just feel numb and bored. So the next one, can I have Atira to read the fourth point?
Sure, teacher. Socialize, distancing or isolating oneself from family and friends.
That's good. Okay, depression makes you isolate yourself in your room. So if you see your family members or your roommate oftenly stays in their room for too long, try to ask them on how they are doing. Maybe they have some signs of depression. So far, do you have any question or you're not understand on signs of depression?
No, teacher.
Okay, can I proceed to the next point? Okay, have a look to this picture. For the first picture, what do you see? The first picture we have a child and a two-person arguing with each other. So for the second picture, we have an imam that lead a prayer. So and the third one, we have a man that having a headache and a lot of negative words on his head. And the fourth one is a woman that overthinks a lot. So what do you have any idea on what I'm going to explain next? Anyone? Okay, it's okay. So for the next point, I'm going to discuss to you about the causes of depression. Alright, from the picture previously, I want to discuss with you guys the causes of depression. The first picture, we have a child and two parents, so it describes a broken family. Depression children oftenly comes from a broken family because their parents or a divorced parents always arguing in front of them. It makes them feel very stressed and they don't feel like they are home at their own house. That's why they are depressed. So the second one is an imam perform a prayer, which is we call in Malay is solat jenazah. Depression cause when you lose someone, the loss of the loved one. When you lose your family members like your parents or your grandmother or grandfather, or even you lost your child, or even you lost your cat. When you lost the beloved one, it makes you feel like you don't have someone to hang on. That's why you depressed. Sometimes people that we are close to often give us motivation to further our life or continue our life. So the third one is failure. Failure such as when you are not performing well in examination, it will make you question yourself. Am I not doing well? Am I not study well? It makes you feel depressed because you think a lot. That's why you have a depression. And the last one is traumatized. Traumatized happen when someone is being bullied at school or being sexual harassed at their places. So at Malaysian, sexual harassment is highly ranked among children. That's why when they are grew older, they are traumatized because they think about the accident or incident a lot. That's why they depressed. So how can we prevent depression? Can I have Puteri or Amira Farhani to read the first point?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Amira Farhani, can you read all of four of the points?
So the first one is exercise regularly, endorphins, which can boost mood. The second one is build strong relationships, social supports, away from toxic people. And the last one is avoid known triggers.
Okay, thank you, Amira. Okay, why exercise regularly can prevent depression? Because when you exercise, our body release endorphin, a hormone which can boost a mood, which is a happy mood. That's why people say to prevent yourself from depression, don't stay too long in your bed. Go get some exercise. The next one is build strong relationship. Strong relationship is your social support. It's where you share your story with the one that you trust. From that, you know that yourself has someone you can hold on, and that's when you feel that you are not alone. The third one is away from toxic people. Toxic people is someone that think that your depression is a small thing. It's like you have a depression, you should seek for help. No, they are making you down. So stay away from toxic people. And the last one is avoid non-triggers. So when you know that something may trigger your depression, try to avoid them. This can lead yourself from having a common depression. So that's all for topic of depression. Do students have any questions?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
I have a question, teacher.
Okay, what is it, Fatira?
Is demotivated and depressed are the same things?
Demotivated and depressed. It was two different things but have common same. But the main difference is demotivation when you don't feel excited on what you are doing. While depression, it may lead to you don't have any interest in doing anything. If you are demotivated, you still can eat, you still can exercise. But if you are feeling depressed, you have a numbness and hopelessness. That's the biggest difference between demotivation and depression. Do you clear, Fatira?
Okay, teacher, thank you for the enlightenment.
All right. Any other students? Do you have questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, we will proceed to pop quiz. Okay, as what we have learned before, which one? I want all students to say it. Which one describe a depression? Is it major depressive disorder or post-traumatic stress disorder? Which one is the correct answer?
Major
Major
depressive
depressive
disorder.
disorder.
Alright, correct. Post-traumatic stress disorder is one of the types of mental illness, but it does not same as major depressive disorder. Okay? The next one. Can I have Atira to give me one sign and one cause of depression?
One sign of depression is stress, teacher. And one causes is like your one of your family member is death.
Yes, that's correct. Alright, can I have Siti Haja? Can you give me one
Yes,
sign
teacher.
and one cause of depression?
One sign of depression, lose of interest doing anything.
Alright, correct.
One cause of depression, broken family.
Correct. Okay, for the last part, can I have Fifi? How Fifi prevent yourself from depression? In your opinion.
So teacher, in my opinion, how I prevent myself from depression is I exercise regularly.
You exercise regularly. Okay, what often you do? What exercise that you usually do?
I usually walk around campus.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Thank you. Anyone want to share? What is their prevention from depression?
Me,
Oh,
teacher,
Fatira,
me,
yes.
teacher.
What do you do from having yourself depression?
I seek help.
You seek help. Oh my god, you seek
Yeah.
help from who?
If I have unwanted feelings, I will try to communicate with my best friend. I will try to share what I feel instead of feeling it alone.
Alright. That what Fatira Naja is doing is she is having a strong relationship with her best friend. Alright, I think that is all from me. Thank you for joining today's class and have a nice day everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Teacher.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Bye. Thank you, teacher.